Viewer discretion is advised.
Twitch streamer Emaru has accused fellow streamer Mizkif of assault, abuse, stalking, harassment, and threats of blackmail.
Today, I'm finally going to be opening up about the psychological and domestic abuse, stalking and harassment, assault, and threats of blackmail that Mizkif has done towards me, and some of these issues which are still ongoing.
Okay, on the real, let me develop some empathy. These are serious allegations, so I'm gonna chill on the blackmail jokes.
I am already in the process of filing a restraining order on him in both Texas and California. And I also wanted to say
She could probably get a TRO.
I would not be surprised if he tries to sue me for the stream that I did today and for coming out about him.
This is just the tip of the iceberg because it gets quite a bit worse. The accusations keep piling on.
He would throw bottles, like plastic bottles with liquid in it, not like glass bottles, at me, despite me telling him like I didn't like it and it scared me and I bruise very easily. He would throw his phone at me. I would tell him, you know, it scared me, I don't like it. And one time it even hit me in the eye, which caused me to get a black eye, but he always, you know, was like, oh, it's an accident. And I was like, oh yeah.
When the random e-celeb you dislike for just being dumb and annoying and unfunny is finally outed for a legitimate reason to dislike them.
We were just getting food and he was on his phone and he saw that Mr. Beast had put out a video and Mr. Beast had invited another streamer and he was like, oh, Mr. Beast invited this guy to his video, not me. And I was like, oh, well, you know, like, huh, yeah, I guess so. Which led to him going 150 miles per hour in the car and talking about himself while doing it.
Honestly, valid crash out.
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
So apparently Mizkif and Emaru were dating back in the day, and even Mizkif's ex-boyfriend, Tectone, came out with a statement. I really don't care that people know I was right about Mizkif. Just support Emaru right now. Thanks. I guess wisdom does come with age.
Other things would happen, like I'd be trying to sleep and he would scream at me and say that it was all my fault that he felt insecure. There was a time that I walked into a room that he was in, and as soon as he saw me there, he threw his phone at the dresser and started yelling because I had posted a YouTube video within the same couple of days as him, and mine was doing better.
He was insecure that her stream was popping off, and there's even videos of them playing Rust together and her taking a 20-minute break because her viewership was higher than his and he would force her to do these things. All right, we can't be doing this. This is crazy. This part is hard to listen to, so no music here.
He started to try to comfort me by hugging me while I was sitting on the couch and holding me really close to him. And when this was happening, we hadn't talked in quite a while, and I'm usually very uncomfortable with being touched a lot by people that I'm not in a relationship with. But I let him hold me while I was crying. And he started kissing me in my face, and I let him do it. I was still sobbing a lot. And then suddenly he tried to climb on top of me and aggressively shoved his hand down my pants. And I screamed. Yeah. And when I screamed, he jumped off me like a cat, like. And instead of apologizing or checking if I was okay, he said, I feel weird now. I feel like I did something wrong. I have to go. And he immediately left my house while I was still crying.
Ironically, the last thing I remember from Mizkif is him crying that a black male from FaZe didn't want to collab with him. Even though Ice Poseidon's cameraman here is in hot water, I think he can swim.
And Mizkif, you act like your audience is not full of a bunch of weirdos too. Didn't you get caught doing some crazy shit, bro?
Eden was truly ahead of his time. Anyway, the DMs leaked and bruh, Asmongold's already in on this.
What's up, yo? It's me. It's your boy Asmongold. It's your boy Asmongold.
I'm sorry, not a day has gone by in these last 4 months where your final words to me, don't go, haven't echoed in my heart. Not the ChatGPT M-dash, no! Anyway, Mizkif himself actually responded. He was just waiting for Asmongold to get off stream so he could get the most viewers.
I've been massively obsessed with streaming and viewership over the years, and it's disgusting and it has ruined my life. It is something that I am envious of others I am angry at others because of it. It makes me jealous when I see others doing well, and it has made me realize that I am I'm never happy for someone else if they're doing much better than me. You guys know this is true if you watch my old stream. I've always been this way. I've been very envious of other people.
Hey, looks like you got the qualities to be a perfect Twitch streamer.
I am going to stand up for myself. I am going to defend myself in these situations. I am not going away. I have no plans to go away. And I believe a lot of the situations today were absolutely exaggerated. I have dozens of photos and videos, calls and messages as well, if she has them. I have things I will be leaking over the next few days of other people, of other things. I have a lot of messages that I have that I'm going to expose as time goes on, because I do believe that this is a time to go buck wild. When it comes to Emiru, when she says that I was getting ready to go after her and that I was going to use her rabbits against her, that was never the plan. My plan for myself was very simple.
So he says that was never the plan, but like immediately after, he used her rabbits against her with this clip.
Here is a video up close of Emiru's rabbits. These are small little mites that are inside the rabbit cage, and she didn't care. She completely neglected these animals, and I'm not going to sit around and let people say that she didn't. People who came to my house knew that they were neglected. This is an up-close view of the rabbit cage being completely disgusting and neglected. She left them to die.
So let me get this straight. She literally accused him of sexual assault, and he was like, yeah, but you left your rabbits to die. Obviously, that's not good, and she might be a bad pet owner, but do you see how, like, this is a false equivalence? It's like Jeffrey Epstein getting mad at me for getting a speeding ticket.
And she wrote down everything she wanted. She wrote she wants me to move closer to her. She wrote that she wants me to marry her. And she wants kids with me in the next 5 years. And I just looked at this letter that was staring in front of me, and I just handed her back the paper. She began to cry, and I told her, I'm sorry, I just can't do this anymore. I knew we were just beyond the point of toxicity in the relationship, that our trust had completely died, and that we had so many issues that I couldn't deal with it, and I was not mentally well.
I'm not the biggest fan of Mizkif, but I gotta make this abundantly clear. This is a relationship, so it's a he said, she said situation. Each side has their own story.
I was a massive wreck. Couldn't think straight, and being that Emiru hung out with me all day, she too started to become high-strung. Ugh. We would yell at each other, fight, and argue all the time. Things we never once did. I felt this relationship was taking a huge strain, but I thought it could be fixed over time, since things were just so amazing that first year. But I know I wasn't perfect with my language or tone throughout this entire relationship. I know I wasn't. And I was aggressive at times. In regards to being controlling, I told her many things. I told her to dress older, to stop wearing pajamas, to stop talking about stalkers and schizos as a whole, stop talking about past relationships, and yes, I didn't want her to travel without me. I also said that I didn't want her to hang out with specific people. I told her to move out. She didn't move out on her own. I told her to move out because I wanted space, but she still wanted me around at all times. She would get upset if we didn't sleep together.
The pajama comment is comedy to me, though. He's like, dude, you gotta stop wearing pajamas. Mizkif's abusive pattern of throwing objects, reckless driving, intimidation, manipulation, and violence goes back years.
No. Maya unimpressed. That's what that was.
2 Starbucks
Oh my-
bags of Starbucks I got you over the past few days.
Oh my god.
She's literally on stream, and I know this might be bad faith, but imagine this was off stream. What an actual weirdo, and this Reddit clip gets even worse.
Anyway, there's something about being trapped in a car with an angry aggro man that is like the absolute most helpless thing. Dude, I did a guy that would go like 100 miles an hour on the, like we would fight in the car, which was never my decision. Like it just always like happened. Like we just would like fight in the car, and then he'd go like 100, and I would like literally like beg him to slow down. I'd be so scared and I'd cry, and then he would not slow down until I apologized.
So this is Mizkif's ex-girlfriend Maya, and she didn't explicitly name Mizkif by name, but Reddit sorta assumed it was based off what Emeru said earlier. Scary how the car thing Emeru mentioned also happened to Maya and Mitch Jones.
No. Why are you bringing it up? I'm not. Why? What do you? Why?
Also, Mizkif sending this many messages to Emeru comes off as like insane to me. Like, this is clearly not a dude who's mentally okay.
There were many ways out of that house if he wanted to leave the house that were closer to his stream room. He intentionally chose the door that was right by my room. I feel like that's pretty apparent, at least to me. He starts walking behind my stream and slamming the door so loud that my noise gate can pick it up. So even people on my stream are able to hear this is happening. And he slams it so hard and so many times that the front door literally broke. The lock did not work anymore.
Release the Mizkif files.
Name a streamer who left a bad impression on you. Wait a second.
Mizkif.
And I started to advance to the next stage.
This is the worst humiliation ritual I've ever seen, bro. Why do men have to go? We cuddled and then we kissed. This is Mizkif right now. I am in love with my girlfriend. On September 3rd, 2021, I fondled her hair.
Lover hates Sneeko, you know he'll have a take for you.
I gotta read all the messages, but I already know how Twitch works. I bet you all the streamers are defending Emeru and attacking Mizkif. Am I wrong? Why are you defending Mizkif? He's a poggers. I'm not defending him. I'm looking at the situation. I'm listening to what she's saying. You see how stupid this is? This is the problem right here. I haven't even figured out what happened yet. All she said so far was that he was hate watching her stream and he dismounted after she moved his hands out of his, after she screamed and left. Like what I haven't seen him guilty of anything yet. And already this is what streamers are supposed to do. They see girl streamer crying, and so that they don't get banned and get pressure and get canceled too, they immediately defend her and attack Mizkif. That's what you're supposed to do. Man evil, girl good. I don't even, most of the people even watching this don't even know the full story yet. I don't know. And I see people in chat saying, don't be red pill. Don't be red pill. Everyone's defending her. Of course everyone's defending her. They don't want to get canceled.
I agree and disagree because, of course, this is a he said, she said situation, but the reason people are defending Emeru, I think, is mostly because they just hate Mizkif. Oh, and it's not like he has a good track record either. Mizkif pulls off Maya's headphones, throws them on the floor after coming in 3rd place.
Second loser.
Matt, if you broke that headset, you are DMing Shroud right now.
You know, back in the day, people probably played this off as like clip farming or something, but with like further context, he really does look pretty abusive, no?
I truly hope nothing but the best for Emmy. I know she said a lot of these things today, and I do believe a lot of them were false, but I do hope nothing but the best for her, and I'm sorry that any of this happened. I hate that we're in this situation, and I hope that she can move on. We were in a toxic relationship. I saw that. I've realized over the years of 2 relationships now online that I'm a horrible boyfriend and I have a lot to work on for myself. I've been single for the past 10 months and I plan to stay that way. I'm continuing to go to therapy and work on myself, not just for me, but for the people around me.
I love how every influencer apologizing for something is like, I'm going to therapy now. I hope she can move on. We were in a toxic relationship. Bro doesn't know how not to be manipulating. While I'm not accusing him of anything personally, and my opinion doesn't matter at all, Mizkif still sucks, and that's fact.
A snitch, nigga, that's that shit I don't like.